what with the command structure, that certain sectors in the economy, such as retail, will not be able to make a full recovery because their business base would simply disappear under that model. Do you think the possibility of state subsidies, as we've seen in the car industry, could cause a domino effect throughout the whole economy?
Yes, definitely. And I remember being a young economics student in 2008 when bailouts started happening and saying, well, they've done it for the banks now. There is no justification they can give to any other industry. Once they did it for GM, once they did it for the banks, I know in Ireland we had like NAMA that bought up all the ghost properties from all the developers at the taxpayers' expense. This has been the structure. This is now the new boom bust cycle. I mean, it's been 12 years since we were in this exact same situation, and now we're facing a financial crisis even greater than the last one. Economies could shrink up to 30%. And although GDP isn't the greatest measure of an economy or how things are going, it's still true that once that starts falling, people fall into poverty, people die, people can't afford medication, people can't afford to feed their kids properly, people can't afford to send them to extracurricular activities. And the implications of that are generational. It could be 2100 before the last person who was affected by this is unaffected by it, because this will create so much damage. The damage to an economy, when you talk to especially a leftist about it, they just see, billionaires are losing some money, boo-hoo. It's not that. It's mainly, as with everything, as with war and whatever else, it's working class boys and girls that are going to be hit the most and hit hard. And that's really horrible to see. And I think these people just will never take responsibility for it or own up to it either. So they'll always say they were trying to help. And the worst thing is that people believe them. What we could get out of this is a further drift towards the left, because we've moved into a command economy structure. If you look at exactly what's happened over the past 2 months, we may as well have voted for Corbyn, because we just got all the Corbynite agendas. We're just missing the free broadband. So this, on a next election, because they have Keir Starmer in now and he's just Blair-lite, this will be exactly what they've been looking for. So yeah, we could be in for another 8 to 10 years of new Labour.
Oh God, as if the old one wasn't bad enough.
Exactly. And yeah, I mean, maybe Diane Abbott will even get a cabinet position.
Ed Miliband's back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Miliblands. That's all we need. But yeah, it's so sad because people need to stop asking the question, there's a problem, what can the government do about it? And start asking, there's a problem, what can I do about it? It should start with the self, what you as an individual can do. Basically, it's a argument almost from religion. You are the grand master of me. What can you do for me to help me? And it's this statist mentality, and people keep falling into it, and it's a self-fulfilling prophecy kind of. It's cyclical. The people keep going back to it. So yeah, I mean, I'm a bit doom and gloom there, but that's definitely how I see it, kind of from an Austrian economic perspective and from a social perspective as well.